Hey, little girl, you don't nothing no more. Nothing before. Yeah. You know, I'm the only guy I know that plays air guitar with real chords.
Your fingering's good.
Yeah, thank you kindly. Welcome back, everybody, to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And as promised, here he comes, folks, our next governor, Mr. Chad Bianco. Chad, how are you?
Evening, Sheriff.
Very good. How are you guys doing?
Better now.
Yeah. Thanks for honoring our show with your presence.
Always, thank you.
Absolutely. I always enjoy coming on with you guys.
Well, we appreciate it. So, saw some polls. What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, the last couple of polls, I think the actual 3 polls came out since Thursday, and all of them showing us in the lead. So it's good. Things are coming together.
Excellent, excellent.
Follow you on your socials, and I see that you're posting them pretty frequently, letting everyone know that there is a lot of positivity coming your way. So it's awesome. We'd love to see it.
Yeah, for sure.
So how you liking it?
Well, that's a loaded question.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the campaign we knew was not going to be easy. It's very tedious. We are nonstop. The only place truly in California that we are not is home. It's rare that we're at home. We're traveling the state, making sure that we see every little corner of it, and speak with the residents, rally them behind us, make sure that everybody's on board for a better California, a new path forward, different than this crazy agenda that the state is on. And it's going well. People are ready for this. They're ready for, honestly, they tell me all the time, they're ready for someone that they can believe in and that is going to take care of them rather than just lie and follow their own personal agenda or personal path. And they're looking for something different than just regular old politics.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's how we've got $5 a gallon gasoline in the state.
And Prop 50.
Absolutely.
A third of all the homeless population in the United States.
I think that's what we try to reiterate about your campaign, and all that you truly care about the Californian. You care about the people so much that you've been a sheriff. What was it? Did you say 32 years or 22?
32 years is with RSO, with Riverside Sheriff's Office, and I've been sheriff since 2018, November of 2018.
Look at that. I mean, you've really dedicated yourself for the safety and well-being of this state already, and you're gonna use all that for the entire state, and that's incredible.
Yeah, we're excited, and truly that is what it is. It's going to be just an extension of what we've done in Riverside County, and the things that I promised I did. I'm a believer in truth and honesty, integrity, and small government, and government is supposed to make our lives better, not worse, and we are definitely tired of the worst part here in California.
Boy, oh howdy. How's the money raising coming?
It's going good. I'm not going to say that we're happy because it's a huge state, and we know that we're going to need a lot, and we know that the Democrat Party is a fundraising machine, and they're going to do everything they can to save from losing the biggest, most important state in the country. Yeah. So it's going well. We from those last numbers that we got a couple of months ago, we're raising more than anyone else, and Katie Porter beat us by a couple 100,000, but we were ahead of everyone else by a pretty good margin. The good thing, looking at all of the numbers, is I'm the only one that still has my money. Everybody else is blowing it. They've raised a little bit, but they've spent what they've raised. So, is that the person you want in government, or do you want the guy that you're giving your money to that actually saves it, and we're going to put it to good use toward the end?
Exactly. And I would never try and tell you how to run your campaign, but California TV is so exceptionally, what's the word I'm looking for? Important.
Yes.
Because let's face it, people don't pay attention except it's on TV. It must be true.
It's got to be real.
The magic box told me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's the reality. And so we know getting toward the end, during those last maybe 3 months, maybe even 4 months, that's when we'll be doing a lot of radio, a lot of TV, the mailers that we just have to get because whether we like it or not, a lot of people don't vote. They only vote for what they read in their mail and what the flyers said to vote for, and the name of the flyer is important. So politics is a crazy thing, trying to get people to vote for you and try and get the psychology of it down. I want to tell you something of what we're up against. So I heard you mention Prop 50. We lost Prop 50, but this is the crazy thing with voters. 92% of the voters that left the polling booths said that it was a bad idea to give the redistricting to politicians and it should be in the hands of a non-political entity. And then they gave it to the corrupt politicians and took it away from the non-political entity. It's crazy.
Absolutely.
And that messaging that's really what it comes down to is messaging. And we know that the Democrats are going to lie. We watched Gavin lie to us every single day on TV commercials, and people believed it.
Yep.
That magic box, again, just feeds them. It doesn't matter if their lies are true.
It is so many people's new Lord and Savior, and what it says, it must be true, just like the internet.
They wouldn't put it on TV if it wasn't true.
And Abe Lincoln told me.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly right. So we know we've got our work cut out for us, and we are raising good money, but we've got a long ways to go. We're probably a little bit over $3 million. Probably maybe not 3.5 yet, but close to 3. We're hoping for 5 by the end of the year, and we're really shooting for 10 before the June primary. So it's going to be super important that we keep on the campaign trail. We're traveling all across every single county doing meet and greets and fundraisers and meetings with different community groups and things like that. So we're going to do everything we can to make it happen, do my best to convince the voters to make them so they make it happen and deliver a different direction for our beautiful state.
Yeah, well, and while we got you, let's see if we can't get some money for you. How do they donate?
Absolutely. The easiest way to donate is from the website, biancoforgovernor.com. Click on the donate link, and you can donate whatever you would like. Every dollar helps. $1 if you can afford the maximum, or if you have a friend that is very wealthy and can afford the maximum of $39,000, we would definitely appreciate that too. But we love every dollar, because every dollar you donate is an investment in California. And if you're going to donate money, we absolutely know that you're going to come through with a vote too.
And it's truly telling how you're using your funds, and that you still have excess that you're going to be able to stretch for this entire campaign. And the more that they help out, the more you can do with that. And that's just kind of foresight on what you can do kind of financially for the state. You know how to spend this money. You know how to save it. You know how to stretch your dollar. And that says so much already. So,
yeah. And the good thing for me in that realm is that's an anomaly in the political world.
Boy.
And it's obvious from, looking at the bank statements from the other people that are running there. They truly just don't have a concept of saving money. It's just spend.
Yeah.
That's kind of how politics works. Sheriff, this is Mark. I have a 2-part question for you. With whom do you feel your message is connecting best? Are there any groups that are really responding to what it is that you have to offer?
To be honest with you, it's young kids. It's high school age through college, and maybe even the ones that are shortly out of college, like the below 25 crowd. It's amazing how many we're getting to come to what are typically not youth events, and they're showing up at women's group meetings, and they're showing up at civic meetings, and it's this high school, college age crowd. A lot of kids that this is going to be the first time they get to vote, and the majority of them, it has to do with my position, my history as a law enforcement officer, my position as sheriff, and they're basically saying, we've been lied to for our entire high school and college careers, and we just need somebody to tell us the truth. And who better than the person that we've elected to be the sheriff? And we trust you. We know you're doing the right thing. And that I guess that profession and the position that I have is resonating well with them because they're teachers, they're counselors, some of their parents have just been lying to them for the last 8 years, and they're catching on, and they're tired of it.
Yeah, they need to be dried out from this brainwashing, and to see someone there to actually kind of be the forefront of that and see their sheriff.
You're such a different message deliverer than customary career politicians. It really, that I'm glad to hear they find it so refreshing. Well, it's a 2-part question, like I said. The second part is, with zigzagging across the state, how are you holding up?
I'm doing good. We knew this. We knew what this was going to be. I'm very, and I have been for years, very focused on being healthy. So I eat great, make sure I keep exercising. We try and get as much sleep as we possibly can, but there's no way I'm tiring out for this. And it's 150% until we're done.
Well, it's definitely not a sprint. It is, in fact, a marathon. Man, here you sounding as good and as sharp as you do at 8 o'clock on a Sunday night after a full week. That is very, very impressive.
Well, and to get back to what Jimmy was saying, my great-nephew came over today, Gavin, and he's 22, 23 years old. And you know what? He is one of your biggest backers. I
love it.
Gen Z is behind you.
Oh, yeah. There's been a big turn.
Yeah, it's crazy, and a lot of them tell me it's no secret. You can't look at me. I mean, I used to have dark hair, so I'm a little bit, I'm getting long in the tooth. But they all tell me they just feel like they just relate to me, and I'm just easy to talk to, and I don't talk down to them. I don't assume anything with them, and they just feel like it's refreshing.
We had the pleasure of attending the town hall meeting a couple of weeks back, and honestly, it was. The delivery of the message was so refreshing. It was so straightforward and plain spoken. Would you agree with that, Jimmy?
Absolutely.
It was not like listening to a politician talk.
Well, you came out there not with the guise being a politician. You came out there with the reality of what you want to do, how you want to do it, and letting people know that there's confidence behind your name and there is a legacy behind your name already. Even before this governor's seat, you've done so much, not only for the people in your counties, but for the surrounding ones, because they know that they can't kind of play those type of games even near your home where you stay. So it was super refreshing, and it was just the energy and the strength you came out there was just, it just invigorated us all. It was really nice.
Yeah, great. I love hearing it, and we'll keep that message the entire time. It's funny that, I hear that a lot after I speak somewhere. I always stick around. I'm the last one gone. I'm the last one leaving. And, it's just answering questions and clarifying questions and questions that they were afraid to answer, those types of things. And they all say the same thing. I'm not a politician. I don't claim to be a politician. I mean, if you go back and you listen to me talking over the last 7 years, I always say I'm not a politician. I'm a sheriff, and unfortunately, that elected position, I mean, it kind of makes you by default a politician. But I'll never be that stereotypical politician that lies to you and tells you what they think you want to hear or what that you do want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, and it's just cut and try truth, and it's common sense stuff. You don't go to. There's no magic pill. There's no, this great education. I'm not learning brain surgery or rocket science, anything like that. It's common sense government. It's learn from history. It's apply history. It's learn from someone else's mistakes. It's don't go down the same path that's been broken forever. And it's really just common sense for other people. And that's what's going to resonate. And I'll keep doing the same thing. We know it's working because we see now that the other true politicians are trying to get away from their norm, and they're trying to copy what I'm doing. But you can see it's not authentic at all.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Well,
we have a bunch of questions online that I kind of want to jump in with you on, maybe after the break and all that.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
And I got a question too, but we'll get to it right after the break. We got about 30 seconds. The question I'm going to ask you, so you can think about this over the break. How, as a governor, because, no matter what people think, that doesn't make you king, just like Trump. Mm-hmm. How are you going to defeat the supermajority of the Democrats to get some of these bills thrown out and to get smart thinking Californians again? Mm-hmm. Chad, hang on a second. We'll be right back. Everybody, you're listening to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And we'll be right back.
Yeah.